Hey guys, welcome to the channel. On this channel, I am going to upload the Solidworks playlist which will help you to understand Solidworks right from the beginner's level to the advanced level. So as soon as you open Solidworks, this is the interface that you will see. Now here you can see that I have installed the Solidworks 2016 version. Do not panic if you have the latter version or if you have the earlier version. Okay, because all the versions are almost 99% similar. So even if you learn on SolidWorks 2016, you can easily use SolidWorks 2018, SolidWorks 2020, or you can easily use SolidWorks 2014 and earlier versions. Okay, now the first thing that you have to do is click on Files and select New. So as soon as you select New, here you have three different options available. You can either select part, assembly or drawing. So in part, what we do is that we can create a CAD model, a 3D model of any object or any part that we want. And when you select assembly, in assembly what we do is that we have many different parts, and in assembly you can join all those different parts. So first of all, you have to create different parts using the part option, and once the parts are ready, then you can easily join them using the assembly. And if you select the drawing option, then in the drawing option what happens is that the SolidWorks will give you the engineering drawing like the top view, the side view, the sectional view of any part or the assembly. So first of all, the first thing that you must learn is how to create a part. Once the parts are ready, then you can join them using the assembly, and you can then do the engineering drawing of either the assembly or the part. Okay, so first of all, let us understand how to use the part or how to make the part. So I will select on part and click on OK. Okay, now this is what I will be able to see. Now on this interface, the first thing as a learner that you must be able to do is how to sketch. Okay, so click on this sketch, make sure you are on this sketch option. So the first thing that you must learn is how to do a 2D sketch of anything. Okay, now suppose if I want to draw a sketch, the first thing that I must do is select a plane. So I have three different planes available here. I have the front plane, I have the top plane, I have the right plane. So here I am going to select the, let's say, front plane. So once I select the front plane, then I have to click on this sketch option. Okay, now in this sketch you can see that there are many options available or many features that you can use. I am going to explain you all these features one by one. So today, first we are going to understand how to use the line feature. So if you click on this small arrow present over here, you can see that there are three different options available of line. You have the solid line, you have the center line, and you also have the midpoint line. So first of all, let us see how you can make use of the solid line. So I click on solid line, and I first have to select the starting point of the line. So for selecting the starting point, I am going to select the origin as the starting point. So I left click on this and long press your left click. Okay, long press the left click of your mouse, and wherever you want to stop this line, at that moment you have to release the left click. Okay, now I want to draw the horizontal line. So how I can make sure that the line that I am drawing is horizontal? So for that, see guys, near my pencil, can you see there is a yellow color small box that is being present? There is a yellow color small box that is being present, on which there is a horizontal black color line which is being drawn. That horizontal black color line indicates that the line that I am drawing is perfectly horizontal. Okay, and you have one more option to make sure that your line is horizontal by looking at the angle. So here the angle is 180 degree. As you can see, the angle is 180 degree, near my pencil it is written it is 180 degree. So this means that my line is horizontal. See, even if I move this line, see, if I move this line, then the 180 degree angle is gone and the yellow color relation box has also disappeared now. See, again I have to move down and see, now the 180 degree has again appeared and the yellow color relation box has also again appeared here. Okay, so now I'm going to release here. I want my line to be here, so I'm going to release the left click of my mouse now. See, once I release the left click, now I only wanted to draw one horizontal line. I don't want to draw more horizontal lines. Therefore, I will click on escape. Once you click on escape, see, now your pencil has gone. Okay, now I want to edit the dimensions of this line. Therefore, what I will do is that I will click on this line. So once you click on this line, can you see guys, here there is a small box, green color box. This green color box are nothing but the relations of the line. So on this green color box, can you see there is a black line, horizontal black line that is being drawn. This indicates that your line which you have drawn is perfectly horizontal. Now since there is a relation present here, therefore if you want to move this line, you can only move this about this horizontal direction. You cannot move it upwards and you cannot move it downwards. Can you see, I'm trying to move it downwards but I am not able to move it because there is a horizontal relation that is being applied on the line. I can only move the line in this particular direction. Okay, so that's how the relation works. Okay, now suppose if I don't want my line to move along horizontal line, I want this point to shift this point somewhere here. So for that, what I will do is that I will select on this line, I will select on my line and I will delete this relation. So see, can you see the horizontal relation? So for that, for deleting the horizontal relation, I will right click and here you can easily select the delete option. So once the horizontal relation is been deleted, now I can easily move my line wherever I want. See, this is how I can easily move my line. Okay, now suppose if I want to make this line again horizontal, I want to make this line again horizontal. So for that, I will again select this line and on this property manager, you have the option of horizontal. Okay, so I will click this option of horizontal and now can you see the line has become horizontal again. See, and the relation is also added back. See, the horizontal relation is also added. Suppose if I want to make this line to be vertical, then how can I do that? See, for making the line to be vertical, I can easily select the vertical option, but before selecting the vertical option, make sure you delete the horizontal relation. Okay, so I will delete this horizontal relation, I will select this line and I will select the vertical option. Okay, now once I've selected the vertical option, now my line has become vertical. Now one important thing, how can I zoom in and how can I zoom out? See, for zooming in and zooming out, see, once I scroll the middle button of my mouse upwards, you can see that I am getting zoomed out. When I scroll the middle button of my mouse downwards, I will again get zoomed in. So this is how you can zoom in and zoom out with the help of your mouse. And guys, I will suggest one thing to y'all, that whenever you are using SolidWorks, I will suggest you all to use a mouse. A mouse is very important for handling the screen. Okay, well, especially when you are using the laptop, it is not easy to operate SolidWorks without a mouse. So make sure you have a mouse. Okay, so now guys, can you see we have made this line to be vertical? Therefore, the vertical symbol is being added to the line. Can you see this vertical symbol is being, vertical relation is being added to the line. You can see one more relation that is being added to the line. See, this relation indicates that your line is coinciding with the some other point. Your line is coinciding with some other point. This is the symbol of coincidence. Okay, so it is coinciding, or you can either say it is intersecting. Intersecting will be a proper word. Your line is intersecting with some other point. So in this case, your line is intersecting with the origin. Can you see here there is an origin present? So your line is intersecting with the origin. Therefore, there is a relation of intersection that is being added. Clear with this? Now, suppose if since there is a vertical relation, so guys, you can again see here that I can only move my line in the vertical direction. I cannot move it to the right and I cannot move it to the left as well. Okay, so whenever there is a relation present, your line is going to behave according to the relation. Suppose if I want to delete this relation, I will simply again click or right click on this and I can simply delete the relation. Clear with this? Now, suppose if I move this line here, and guys, I want my line to be fixed in this particular direction only. I don't want to change the direction of my line throughout the sketch. So for that, what I will do is that I will select this line and I will click on fix. See, once I have selected on fix, now even if I try to move my line, it will move in only this particular direction. It won't move in any other direction. It will move in this particular direction only. Okay, now if I want to remove the relation of fix, I have to again select on this line, right click on this and simply delete. Okay, now suppose if I want to delete this complete sketch, if I want to delete the complete sketch that I have drawn, so for that what I will do, I have to simply click on this cross symbol over here. Okay, so once I click on this, your sketch will be deleted. Okay, as simple as that. Now again I want to draw a sketch. So for that what I will do, I will select a plane and I will select the sketch option. Okay, now let us see some more functions about the line. Okay, so here we are having one more option, that is the center line. So center line and line functions are almost similar. The only difference is that we use center line. Suppose if I want to draw a center line, see, I have drawn a center line over here. So we use center line when we want to make some rough construction on the sketch. So at that time we make use of center line. Okay, because you will get to know it later when we make use of center line, when we will do some exercises related to the sketch. At that moment you will get to know what is the importance of the center line. For now you won't understand the much importance. See, center line has almost same relations here, horizontal, vertical and fixed, which I have already explained for the solid line. You have one more option of creating a center line. That option I will show you now. So first of all, let us delete the sketch. Let us make another new sketch by clicking on front plane, clicking on sketch, and suppose if I draw a line here, suppose if I draw a horizontal line, and let's say guys that now let me first click on escape. So when I click on escape, this pencil goes. Now suppose if I guys, if guys I want to convert this solid line into a construction line, so how I can do that? So for that you have to click on this line. Once you click on this line, you can see over here there is an option of construction. So once I click on construction, see, now this line has become a construction line. I have one more option available here. Suppose if I click on this line and if I click on infinite length, so as soon as I click on infinite length, can you see over here the line has become infinite. Okay, this line has become infinite. Okay, infinite horizontal line. Clear with this? Now once again I deselect this infinite length option, and once I will get the original line that I had already drawn. Okay, now suppose if I want to delete this line, so how I can delete this line? Simple guys, just click on this line, just select this line and on your keyboard click the delete button. So when you click the delete button, you can easily delete this line. As simple as that. Now suppose if I want to draw an angle. So for that what I will do is that first, for an angle obviously we need two segments. Am I right? I will draw two segments over here. Okay. Now escape. Okay. Now guys, I want the angle to be 40 degree between both of these lines. So for that what I will do is that I will select smart dimensions. Okay, click on smart dimensions. So as soon as you click on smart dimension, and if you select this line and you also select this line, then you can easily define the angle that you want between these two lines. So initially it is 43.7. Now I will define this angle to be 40 degree. Okay, enter. Now the angle has become 40 degree. But guys, suppose if I did a mistake, suppose if the angle was 30 degree and then after some time I got to know that it is 30 degree but I have done it to be 40 degree, then how I can change? See, first of all, escape from the smart dimension. See, the smart dimension option is still available. Okay, you have to first escape from it. Escape. And now suppose if I want to change this degree, then just simply left click twice. So when you left click twice, and you can again decide the degree. Okay, let's make it to be 20 degree. Okay, so now as you can see guys, the angle is being defined and it has now become 20 degree. Now suppose if I want to give the measurement to this particular line, so how I can do that? Simply again click on smart dimension. Okay, click on this line, and now you can see it is 162 mm, but I want to make it 150 mm. So for that I will type 150 here and done. Similarly I want this also to be 150. So it is initially 186 and now I can make it to be 150. Okay, clear with this? Now guys, one question to you all. How did I got to know that this is 150 mm? Because see, here there is an option whether you want your units to be in MKS, CGS, mmgs or IPS. So here I have already selected to be my units to be in millimeter, gram and second. So therefore whatever distance that I will get will obviously be in millimeters. Suppose if you select MKS, then whatever distance that you will get will be in meters. So make sure that before you draw or sketch anything, the first thing that you must do is select the proper units according to your drawing. Okay, so as I hope that you have understood the basic use of this solid line and the center line. Now let me delete this sketch and let me move on to new sketch. Okay, so I have deleted this sketch. I select a plane. I will now sketch on this. Suppose if I want to use the midpoint line. Now when can I use the midpoint line? The midpoint line function is used when you know or you want the center or the midpoint of your line to be at a certain position. Suppose if I want that the center of my line must be at the origin. So for that I will click on origin, and can you see here I am extending towards the right, but the line is getting extended towards the left as well. Okay, so I can give smart dimensions over here. Now suppose if the dimension that I want is 160. Okay, 160. Now as I mentioned earlier that the midpoint of your line will be coinciding or will be intersecting at the particular position that you have selected. I had selected the origin, therefore my midpoint should also be at the origin. Okay, so if I give dimensions from this point to this point, now you can see that the dimension is 80, which is exactly the half of 160. So this makes sure that the midpoint of my line is coinciding or is at the position of the origin. So guys, this is how you can basically easily make use of the line feature. Now let us construct a square with the help of the line feature. So let us first delete this, discard changes. Okay, now let us select a plane and let us sketch again. Okay, now I want to draw a box using the line feature, so I will select the solid line. See, is this a horizontal line? No, 180-degree symbol is not there and the horizontal relation is also not there. So now we can see that there is a 180-degree appeared here and the horizontal symbol has also appeared here. Now guys, I will want to draw a vertical line from this point, so I will simply click on this point, and can you see here guys, there is a faint yellow color lines or perpendicular lines visible. Are the lines visible to you? See, there will be two yellow color faint, very faint lines that are visible. Okay, there are two yellow color lines. See, when I coincide with this yellow color line, this tells me that the line that I am drawing is perfectly vertical. Okay, so I will draw a box. See, when I coincide with this yellow color line, okay, my bad guys, let me delete this line, Control Z. Okay, I will again select on this. From this I want to draw a horizontal line here, but my horizontal line should be exactly at the top of this. Okay, it must end exactly at the vertical position of this particular line. So this is how I draw a box. Clear with this? Now suppose if I want to give the dimensions, so I will click on smart dimensions. I will give this to be, let's say, 80. So this is 80, and if I may give dimension to this, let's say it is also 80. Now can you see over here guys, once you give the dimension to this particular line, the line which has been parallel to this has also got particular dimensions. This will also be 80 degree. This has automatically, sorry, my bad, it has also become 80 mm. Okay, so see, can you see, it has also become 80 mm. Clear? So this is how you construct a square using this. Now one more point that I would like to highlight about the lines is that, first of all, let me delete this. Yes, discard changes and exit. Suppose if I want to draw, okay, so I've selected a plane. Let me draw a horizontal line here. Okay, now let me draw a vertical line here. See, when you get the dotted lines extended, which indicates that the line that I've drawn is vertical. Okay, and there is a vertical relation, yellow color small box, which is being added. Okay, so this thing. Now suppose if I want to return, suppose if I return to a original position, see what I've done here. See, guys, initially the line was straight, but once I return to my initial position, let me show you again. You all might have not observed here. Okay, suppose if I want to draw a horizontal line. Okay, this is the, see, now I am getting a straight line. But suppose if I return to my point again, see, if I return to my point again, and now if I move, see, I am going to get a arc. This is a very beautiful feature of the Solidworks. Now suppose if I want my arc to be in a downward direction, see, now it has become downward direction. Okay, similarly I can do it on this side and I can do it on this side as well. Okay, so make sure that whenever you are using Solidworks, make use of these functions available. Okay, so this is how guys you are going to make use of the line feature. So if you have liked this video, then guys, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and make sure you watch the complete playlist so that you get an easy idea and you become a advanced level user of the Solidworks. And guys, thank you for watching this video. Meet you in the next video.